this is RadTechShoe. I've got some Black Ops 3 Domination Razorback gameplay for you. But what I'd like to talk about is that Black Ops 3 has been out for a couple months now. We are smack dab in the middle of February, and there are some problems that I thought might have been addressed or might have not been so dominant of issues. There are some good things and some bad things. I kind of like this game, but I don't think it's the best Call of Duty I've ever played, and I'm going to go over what I do and don't like about this game. So first off, let's go ahead with something that I do like, and that is overall the assault rifle and SMG weapon balance. I feel that the assault rifles and SMGs are doing pretty good. I think they're pretty balanced, especially with the Vesper being recently nerfed, reduced hip fire and reduced recoil control. I feel like the Vesper was a little beastly, but I'm glad that they patched it and that they didn't patch it, they nerfed it. They made it a little harder to use. It's not trash, it can still melt people. You just kind of need a little bit of luck with it, and it's not just to run up and spam hip fire on people anymore. You're going to have to be a little smarter with it. However, there is one weapon I would like to see buffed, and that is the Razorback. I'd like to see the Razorback get a little bit of a better 3-shot kill range, or just better, a faster up-close ability, because when this thing is point-blank range, it actually has a very, very low time to, a very, very slow time to kill. It takes forever. It loses to almost everything at close range. I'll lose to the Haymaker shotgun, it feels like at times, and it's just really, really weird that an SMG cannot perform well at close range, and that just blows me away. But other than that, the weapon balance for all the assault rifles is pretty solid. The M8 is a little overpowered in certain areas. I think it needs a little bit more recoil at extreme ranges, because it's able to compete with the Shiva. When two people are head glitching, it competes with the Shiva at extremely long ranges, and I feel like that should not happen at all. It should be a mid-range beast, and that's about all it should be. It should not extend to long ranges where sniper rifles and the Shiva are able to pretty much, that's their field. The M8 should not be competing at that range at all. Now when it comes to the weapon balance that I truly do dislike, I dislike the LMGs. For some reason, the hit detection on the LMGs is just very, very shaky and flaky. It is very inconsistent. I can fire several rounds from the BRM, and it feels like the first two, even though it goes right through their torso, it doesn't register as hits, and like that gets me killed. When I use the BRM, I get killed. The most often way I die is I will shoot someone, and the first 1 or 2 rounds do not register, even though I'm shooting directly through my opponents. I don't know what it is with the hit detection with the BRM, or if it's all LMGs in general, but I just want it to be, I need it to be fine-tuned, because the BRM from a long time since I've been using it, I've noticed that it's just not as reliable when it comes to hit detection, especially at close range. It should kill in 2 hits. I think all LMGs at extremely close range, like right in your face, should kill in 2 hits. I don't know why some of them feel like they take 3 or 4 hits at close range. That needs to be changed, in my opinion. And another thing is also shotguns. Shotguns are incredibly underpowered. The only shotgun that I actually enjoy using is the Brishi, just because it has a consistent 2-shot kill range. But even still, the fact that that it's a shotgun and it can't kill in 1 shot, as soon as I run around the corner, someone can just instantly melt me with any SMG, and the Brishi takes, it takes 2 shots to kill. Even when I've got the gun right in their mouth, it still takes 2 shots, and that is a little unfair. I don't understand the point of that. I understand people don't want it to be overpowered, but you know what? Shotguns need to be able to kill insanely quickly at close ranges. That's what their purpose is. That's what they're for, is to kill an enemy as you run right around the corner. You're both pretty much able to high-five each other. That's how close you are, and you're just supposed to be able to go hello and then just blow their fucking face off. That is what the purpose of a shotgun is. I don't know why Treyarch strayed from that and making sure that only the frickin' Argus and the KRN I don't know why it made the 2 pump action shotguns the only ones with 1-shot kill ranges. I can kind of understand the Haymaker a little bit, but you know what? That thing has such terrible range anyway. It's almost like if you gave it the 2-shot kill range of the Brishi, but slightly reduced, it would be much better. But unfortunately, I just think that all shotguns in this game really suck. The KRN and the Argus are the two best for one-shot kills, but the KRN has been extremely inconsistent for me. There are some days where it's awesome and it feels like the Remington from Black Ops 2, then there are days where it just feels like I'm shooting marshmallows and pebbles at my opponents. Next up is matchmaking. Matchmaking is a huge problem for me. I don't know why this game loves to give me teammates that don't understand how to get a kill in this game. I am constantly giving teammates. Last night, for example, I had 4 teammates that that in a game of domination, not one of them got 5 kills. Not one of the bottom 4 teammates on my team got 5 kills. They all went like 3 and 20 something. That is just freaking disgusting. Why am I giving teammates that are this fucking stupid and incompetent? Why is it that some of them are not on the opponent's team? I mean, I can understand them playing. I'm not saying they shouldn't play. I'm not saying that they can't play. But I'm really getting sick and tired. A majority of teammates I play with are so bad at the game that they are the ones giving my opponents all the score streaks they could ever ask for. I remember there was a game not too long ago, I think it was on Friday. My opponents called in 5 RAPS ships. 5! Different people. It wasn't the same one god tier person looping them over and over and over. It was 2 or 3 people on the opponent's team, and 5 RAP ships were called in. That is really fucking disgusting. Why is my team that bad to the point where they can't get a kill, and all they do is just feed my opponents? That's all they do. Play smart, you know. Fuck. I can't believe this. I can't believe that my team is this bad sometimes. You know, I just really hate it. I want the matchmaking to be fine-tuned. I don't want skill-based matchmaking to come back, but I want what we got here to be able to it's not so much matchmaking, it's the team building. It's when you get all 12 people in a lobby and the game's just like, okay, Red Tech shoot, we're going to give you the 4 to 5 worst team people in this lobby. They're going to be on your team and you are going to have to carry them hardcore. And I'm just like, fuck you, I'm not doing that. I am so sick of trying to carry my teammates. It feels like half the time I'm the only one that ever shoots down enemy score streaks anyway. So I get really sick of that shit. I mentioned this one earlier, but hit detection is very unreliable and very flaky in this game, especially when people are airborne. I don't know what it is, but I noticed it tremendously in Advanced Warfare, and I'm noticing it here in Black Ops 3. When people go airborne, when people use their boost jumps, hit detection seems to be a little unreliable. I have shot people, and it takes instead of it taking 5, 6, or even 8 shots, sometimes it'll take 12 to 15 shots. I noticed that the hit detection, it can be very inconsistent, and one of the things I hate about video games is inconsistencies. If it's inconsistent, I do not like it, and that shows bad. It shows bad work. It shows bad results. Inconsistency should not be happening like this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that can be done to fix it, but it needs to be fixed. I honestly cannot forgive shitty hit detection at this point in time. If we do need a new game engine, then you know what? Maybe it's time for Treyarch to act, and Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer to actually, bust their asses. But as it is right now, the hit detection just does not process all this jumping around well. It does not. The hit detection is very inconsistent, very unreliable, and this increased movement system that these games are now having, it just further exaggerates it, and it points it out even more obviously than in previous Call of Duty games like Ghosts or Black Ops 2. The last thing I'd like to talk about is kind of a minor complaint, but I really get irritated when I am standing in one spot, I've got a good position, and an enemy will vault over a wall right in front of me, and I start shooting them because obviously I see them, and then they just manage to instantly melt me with an SMG, even though I was firing well before they did anything, or they managed to knife me and just ignore all my bullets entirely. That irritates me. I really don't understand what's up with that. I'm pretty sure it's just the lag compensation engine, giving them an advantage because they're vaulting over a surface or coming around a corner. I don't really like that. too much. There's not much I can do about it, and I don't know if Treyarch or Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer can do anything about it. If they can, then they should. I definitely think that that is worth noting, because you should not give it to random people running around corners when an established position has already been made and I'm using that to my advantage. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, comment down below what irritates you most about Black Ops 3 or what you like about Black Ops 3, and I will see you guys all later. This is RadTechShoe signing off.